up, OG? Welcome to the first annual OG Awards, the 2024 OG Awards ceremony, hosted by me, Solo, and Keys. Thank you to
That's
Vinlanger.
me.
Yeah, there he is. Thank you to Vinlanger for setting all this up. And without further ado, we'll get right into it. First thing, we got a lot of categories thrown to today, like a fuck ton. 3, 6, 9. I think we got 20 different awards to hand out. We got some honorable mentions for some old people. Best high staff member, best grinder, best yapper, best newcomer, best replay, best 1v1 player, best donator, most loyal player, best campaign manager, best trainer, best campaign video, best YouTube video, best leader, best strategist, best recruiter, best staff member, best diplomat, best most popular member, and best non-OG member. Too many to list, except I just did.
Let's just get right into these awards. You want to do the first one?
I will take it for the first one. The first one is the best grinder. The nominees are Cold, Keys, Yamak, Supreme, and Arc. And the winner of the best grinder for OG 2020-24 is Cold.
Yo!
Only starting to grind in February this year, he grinded 1,000,000 points in under a year. I believe he's the only person to have that feat. 1,000,000 in a year. That's insane work. Congratulations to Cold, the best grinder of 2020-24.
Congratulations, bro. And let's get into the next one. We got OG, best leader of the clan. In the entire year, we had some couple good leaders, couple good top 1 grinders. But who was the best? We got Yamak, nominee first. We got the second nominee, who is Supreme. We got Cold. We got Solo, our very own host.
Hey!
We got Platinum. And we got Kush. Let's see who's the winner. We got Supreme as the number 1 OG leader. Through his leadership skills, he brought OG to the top, and during his terms, had some of the most active seasons ever. He showed this season with, what is it, 260k, all kind of records this season. It's crazy.
Yep, Supreme is the first Fleet Admiral in a while to also get first place, and he beat this man right here. He beat Keys' single season point record. So that's
2 year standing record.
Yeah, 2 years. December 2022, finally broken. Let's move back into our next award. Yeah, congratulations. Best Yapper. We got a lot of these. We got Messier, Centurion, Golo, Data, and Uguay. And the best, if you want to call it best, the best Yapper of 2020-24 is Golo. Golo Maggie, the professional yapper, known for yapping in VC chat, global chat, staff chat, and even in every Territorial Discord server. Some might call her the queen of yapping. I don't think she's whoa, what the fuck? Okay. She's not here, but
to yap.
Yeah, not here to yap. But alright, get into the next award.
We got the best newcomer right up. We got some good new players this year. We've seen some really strong, skilled players who are willing to learn, and that's what this award's all about. Our first nominee is Moo. Our second one is Centurion, who still counts. He joined this year. And we got our very own German, Mono Man. And let's see who's the winner of Best Newcomer of OG. The best winner is Centurion. Let's go. Give it up. Although only joining the community in February, he rose to become an S-tier player in 1v1s and a force to be reckoned with. Congratulations, Centurion, on being the best newcomer of OG.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think he joined this year. It's felt like he's been here a lot longer, but he did join in February.
So he should be best yapper in my opinion.
Yeah, he is a yapper. He is a yapper. And let's get into our next award, the best strategist. We've got Viller, Centurion again, and Frozen. And the best OG strategist of 2020-24 is Viller, the co-leader, head of training, providing mini strats to counter the Corgi Streams and setting up the tutorials this year. Some great tutorials. I even might have stole them for another clan, but that's besides the point. Great tutorials, great strategies, all around a great co-leader, and he definitely deserves this reward. That's right.
Congratulations, bro.
Viller, I glazed you, so there you go.
Let me to the chat. W Filler. Let's get into the next award. The best 1v1 player. We've heard some good newcomers like Centurion. We've heard some good strategists like our very own Viller. But who's the very best 1v1 player of OG? Centurion, #1 nominee at the moment. We got 1, 2, 3. Also very skilled. We got Frozen, who's in the chat. Shout out to Frozen. And of course, we got Candy Cloud, our Russian Candy. And let's choose the winner. The best 1v1 player is... Boom! It's 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. Our very own Human. Only OG member to get to top 1 in 1v1s in 2024. Big W.
Big W.
Congratulations. Is it robbed? He got top 1. It's fair.
I don't know. I think it was pretty. That was a pretty close one. Could be controversial to some, definitely. But you know. Now, the best recruiter of 2024 is the nominees are Hydra, Costas, and Platinum. I think we all know who this is going to. I don't think this one is a surprise. It's Platinum. 330 recruits this year for OG. 850 lifetime. He is constantly in the entrance hall recruiting new generations of OG, and undoubtedly the best recruiter OG has had. The other two, I'm sure y'all are great, but unfortunately, Platinum is him when it comes to recruiting.
He's just the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. Our next award.
We got a good one. We got the best donator. The game Territorial, it isn't all about winning the games, carrying, or although some people might think so. It's also about the people behind the winners, people donating. And we got some strong ones, if I might say so myself. We got our very own Ark with a legend. We got Keys. Hey, I donate Neutroni. And we got Cold. Let's see who's the winner of the best donator of OG. The best donator is Ark, of course. Ark is a very selfless guy, always giving troops to other players and knowing how and when to donate best. I rarely see him carry. He's always putting others before himself. Yeah, he's the most selfless person ever.
He could have a great position, but if somebody needs help, he is there. Just a great guy.
Let's see.
Our our next award, Best Diplomat of 2020-24. The nominees are Yamak, Kush, Supreme, and Centurion. And the best diplomat for OG in 2020-24 is Kush. He's working with relations with other clans, organizing joint grinds. He developed OG diplomatic relations with other clans by a lot. Very cool, Vinlanger.
Deserved.
Deserve it.
Although, maybe Solo, do you agree with this?
Me personally, I would have gone with Supreme over Kush, but that's just me.
Damn.
I think it's a little robbed, but I think it's still good. I think he still did a decent job with the diplomacy.
Yeah, definitely.
No need to make a fuss. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's see. We got the best campaign manager. I've seen a couple good leaders, but after every election, we got some really good campaign managers on in the background, making the best memes. Me, of course, Keys, #1. We got Gondor. Gondor is probably the most known campaign manager. But we also got Supreme, who has got some fire memes in his back pocket. Let's choose the winner. Oh, we got Gondor, of course. Successful campaign 4 times. I don't think anyone has that many wins.
Yeah, undefeated.
Yeah, best option for a campaign. If you want to be leader, get him as quickly as you can.
Hey, if you need a campaign manager, Gondor's your guy.
Bro, I'm losing all the awards tonight. What the fuck?
Dang, Keys, you've like 4 nominations, no awards, Keys. It's
Most nominated person. We should make that an award. What the
Most nominations. And the most popular player for OG in 2020-24, a very hotly contested one. This could go a lot of different ways. The nominees are Neutronian, Frozen, Keys, Yamak, Viller, Cold, and Centurion. Some very popular players. Let's see who it is. Most popular player of 2024. It's Keys! Our
Let's
very own
go.
Keys, the
What the fuck?
two-time fleet admiral, currently co-leader, 1.7 million lifetime points, 258 in one season, which was the record until a couple hours ago, minutes. Supreme just broke it, but I think it's very deserved. Keys has been great this year. He's been great for all of OG, really. And Keys, if you want to say some words, I'll leave
Bro,
it to you.
victory speech time.
Victory
I want to
speech.
thank some people in the chat. I want to thank Moose for marrying me. I want to thank Cold for always donating me and having my back. I want to thank Frozen, Viller, best co-leaders in town. And we got some games to grind, so we need to hurry this shit up. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's the best replay? Who has the best one? I think we all saw Neutronian his replay, but Centurion and Viller also got some fire ones. Let's see who got the best one. Oh, Neutronian. The replay that was chosen, Neutronian won with the opposing team having 70% being one of the best comebacks ever. I've seen it myself. It's definitely one of the best ever in OT.
Yeah, we would show the replay, but I'm not sure we have time. So if you want to go see it for yourself, it's in the OG Replays channel. It's a very good, very deserved award for Neutronian here.
I think this short also pulled some really good numbers, so it's definitely on the YouTube channel worth a watch.
And now, the most loyal player for OG. The nominees are Colado, Frozen, Bricks, Solo, Legend, and Viller. All players who've been with the clan for over 2 years. Very loyal people. Let's see who the winner is. It is Frozen, staying loyal to OG ever since the day he joined. 1.1 million lifetime points. I don't think he's ever joined another clan besides OG since he was in OG. Very deserved. I see Rayan in the chat saying he got robbed. No, Rayan, you are not loyal. You're a hater.
True.
But I think this is very deserved for Frozen. A very great loyal person. Retired co-leader. Very deserved for him.
Congratulations, Frozen. And then we got the best staff member. We got some good staff members in the chat too. Neutronian. He's rising to the top every time he unretires. We got Centurion, who's always there to yap and to grind and to train people. We got Dur, who's been Vice Admiral for the longest in history, I think. We got VX, our very own leader of November. And we got Cold, who's the biggest grinder I've ever seen in my life. Who's the best staff member in history of OG this year? Oh, it's Dur, of course, our Hawaiian lad. He's been consistently grinding for OG for 6 months without leaving in the process and has been in the top 10 leaderboard since June. Consistency is is key here.
Super
and,
consistent.
Definitely deserved. I voted for him.
Mix. The award for the best non-OG member. The criteria for this award was people who weren't in OG. At the beginning of the year, they played for other clans. They joined OG later on in the year. And we only got 2 nominees between Clack and Spongy. And the winner is... both of them. They both get it. Clack and Spongy tied in the votes. They both joined OG recently. They're well known in other clans. But they have both gotten over 100k points this December. And they are both deserving of this award. I think
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good thing to see when people leave other clans, because no other clan is as good as OG. So
Definitely deserved.
absolutely
Congratulations. Let's see who's the best high staff member. We got Kush, we got Viller, we got Supreme, and again me. Well, I can guess who can win this. Not me, but who is gonna win this? Let's see. Viller, again, let's go. Best strategist, best high staff, he got it all. being a co-leader throughout all of 2024, he has worked endlessly on managing the servers, moderating, playing games, and organizing. Such a good high staff member. I think probably the longest by far.
Yeah, I getting close to the longest serving staff member. Now, and the best campaign video of the year. The nominees are Uguay, Solo, Gondor, and Vinlanger. Just to be clear, these are campaign videos on the OG YouTube channel, ones that were posted there. The winner is... It is Uguay with his This Is OG campaign video for earlier this year. A great video, and it describes OG, not just himself, and a truly deserved reward for Master Uguay. We're kind of strapped for time. I would bring him in to say a couple words, but we're strapped for time. So
yeah, we got some contests to roll.
Yeah, we gotta get these contests in. We might still miss the 45, but y'all can play the game and listen to us. Y'all can double task. Y'all can multitask.
Let's see, best YouTube video. We got some fire YouTube videos this year. I made some good memes. Vinlanger with his slander every time, a banger. We got Gondor with his most insane editing of all, and we got the campaign videos of Uguay, which are we each just got an award for, so it's gonna be a close one.
Will Uguay double up?
Let's see. Oh, Vinlanger won this. The OG slander guy, most popular series of the channel, made people more interested in the YouTube team, myself included, and let's see. Hopefully, it's gonna post one again soon.
Yeah, when's the next slander, Vinlanger? When's the next video?
Yeah, when is it up, bro?
Better get another video where we're stripping that award soon. Now, the best trainer of 2020-24, Centurion, Viller, 123, Candy Cloud, Vavita, or Admat. This could go a couple ways. I'm kind of excited to see who gets this one. And the best trainer for OG in 2020-24 was Centurion. He worked endlessly as a trainer, from training beginners to training people who aren't beginners. He did it all, training staff. He's always there to train you when you need. Probably one of the most consistent and best trainers that OG has. And I think this is definitely deserved for him. I think the only person who you could maybe say is Viller, but I don't even think Viller is on the same level as Centurion this year, at least, in terms of training.
No, I think a lot of people in OG got their skills thanks to Centurion, so definitely deserved. And then we reached the final award. Damn, it's been a ride, but let's see who's the best Supreme Founder of the original founders. We got Dr. Pi, we got Maya, and we got Craggy, our owner. Let's go, let's see. Best Supreme Founder is Dr. Pi. Although all founders are inactive as fuck, we can all agree Dr. Pi is the least inactive one, the most active. And he's helping us out whenever he can. Also, with Gondor's video, it's appreciated a lot. The only one who is around to help out and who switches to co-leader perms whenever it's needed.
Yep. Absolutely the best. Craggy doesn't respond anymore. Maya never responded. Dr. Pi is definitely the best Supreme Founder. Everyone show him love.
Because... contest in 20 seconds.
Yep. I think we have the part 3, the honorable mentions. And our first... after the cycle. After our first honorable mention, I saw his name in the chat. It is Colado. Joined OG 29th of December when it was formed. He was Vice Admiral for 2 years until he retired this year in January. He is a shining example of loyalty to the clan and definitely deserves this honorable mention. Just a great player, great person.
Congratulations, Colado.
Keys, this one's yours because I'm not allowed to read this one.
Oh, yeah, fine. Our second honorable mention, such a legend in the community. It's our very own Solo. He joined in OG March 2022, very early on. Because of the RS merge with the OG, I think... Was Hanma involved in that, or?
Hanma, we'll get to Hanmas.
Oh, okay, yeah. He kept the co-leader position for 2 whole years, while being Fleet Admiral in between, saving the clan on multiple occasions, and eventually retired this year in February, but still deserves a big shout out. Came back, led the clan in July, one of the most hype months of the year, and he shaped OG in what it is today.
Oh, thank you. And our next is, of course, Paper. Not a lot of people know Paper for what he is now, but back in the day, Paper was the first Fleet Admiral. He was in GS. He joined on day 1 of OG. The first elected Fleet Admiral, elected 5 times. Still a record. Nobody has been elected Fleet Admiral more than him. He was the main VC leader during his time, and he led the clan to first place in March 2022 for the first time on that initial push. Just a great player, great person, and OG would not be what it is without him in those early days. And number 4 next.
We got Russell Westbrook, our very own basketball player, Canadian, I think. He joined OG on day 1. I think he had the idea of creating OG. He was the mind behind it. Staff in GS before it, and he was seen as the second in command behind Paper during his rule as Fleet Admiral, and was a pivotal part of OG's first push to first place in the war against Elite.
Absolutely. And next up is Bricks. Some very tightly connected legends here. Bricks, who actually is staff again. He came back. He's a veteran member, joined in the early days, was Fleet Admiral in June 2022 and November 2023. Both months were pretty good months for OG. He is known for just helping the clan. He was one of the big people helping to that first push in March 2022, and just a great person, even better player. And we'll get on to number 6,
which is, of course, Vlad, our own Vlad. Joined OG in February, just a month before solo, and quickly rose through the ranks because he was one of the best VC leaders of the time. Always playing, always having a core group there, always talking. And during the late NA hours, he was leading OG against the huge elite armies who were always flooding the games. And he's one of the reasons why OG won that war against Elite, and why OG is number 1.
Absolutely. And number 7, we talked about him earlier, Hanma. He joined OG very early on from the Rim merge. He actually is credited with doing most of the work to get Rim to merge into OG, which completed the top 3 clans. He became Vice Admiral. He was a great recruiter in his time, and he even is responsible for recruiting our very own Neutronian. So that just tells you what kind of recruiter he was back in the day. And not much else to say. He was a great person, and he was a good recruiter. Next up.
Number 8, legend, our African legend. He's another early OG player. We got some 2022 legends in here. He helped OG in its early days, got Admiral, helped grind OG to get number 1, and was big, good moderator and always active in the VCs. I remember still, he's in the VCs, he always gets people talking, get people hyped.
Yep, our favorite Kenyan.
Huge inspiration.
Our favorite Indian who lives in Kenya. That's more accurate.
True.
Number 9 is Gladiator. He set up the foundation of OG very early on. When he joined the server, he was one of the first people to join and get admin, and he created most of the first roles and channels, some of which are still here today. He came up with the idea of the point bot. He didn't make the point bot, that was somebody else, but he came up with the idea, and just a great person, great server manager, built this server, basically, and just hats off to him. Number 10.
Oh, there he is, SDSD, our very own German Platz. He created many different utilities for OG, he was the creator behind the OG bot. He helped with the Better TTV, Better TT, the other Territorial, where you can play the game with a little modded version. He helped with the point system. He helped with so many things. And not only that, he helped grind OG to the number one spot many times.
Yeah.
Even when during our December 2022, our first anniversary, he was there. I think he got second place behind me, but I couldn't have done it without him.
Absolutely. Number 11, there he is. Rayan joined OG in January 2023, grinded the most points in that month. I think he's the only person to join the clan and get the number one grinder in the same month that he joined. So that's very good. He got 175,000 in the first month he joined. He rose through the ranks because of his dedication to grinding and became Fleet Admiral in May 2023 before eventually retiring. But he's still here today, being annoying, and you can always count on him to do that. Number 12.
Our Indian British lad, Rahul. He joined OG together with me, I think, in May of 2022. Started as a silent grinder, quickly rising through the ranks. I think me and him were together, always Commodore, Rear Admiral, Lieutenant Admiral. And in October of 2022, he stepped up when many old members were done with the game, when they retired. He became the Fleet Admiral in December 2022. He got season winner. And during his term, OG had his biggest grind ever up to that point, retaking first place and getting OG to many heights. Big shout out to Rahul.
Absolutely. Number 13 is, of course, Novo. First joined OG in January 2022 and became staff in May. Rose very fast that summer, making it to Admiral by July. And October, he became the first voted in co-leader after the seat was vacated by somebody, I'm not sure who. But he served as co-leader until July 2023 when he retired. But he was a pivotal part of those days in late 2022 when the clan was at its lowest. And he stayed until he thought that OG was in a good spot. Served as co-leader with me for a long time. And I can say he was a great co-leader, all jokes aside. So
very deserved. Very deserved. Yes. Honorable mention. Also a very deserved honorable mention is our very own Louie. Louie is a veteran player. Only old heads know him. But also some new heads, let's be real. Being a member of GS before joining OG in January 2022, he was OG's best grinder in the early days. Always sleep schedules didn't matter to him. He was always there. Very skilled. Loved to carry, but also loves his sandwiches.
Yep, loves his sandwiches. I think still like 70 people have the Louis sandwich roll, so that's cool. And then next up, number 15 is Jordi, aka Jordi Land. Not a name that a lot of newer people will know, but he joined back in November 2022. He was a great VC leader in his callouts, very technical in the way he worked. He quickly rose through the ranks and became Grand Admiral in February 2023. And then was elected Fleet Admiral that April. And he managed to keep OG alive in a tough spot during April when everyone was doing exams. Kept us in third place, kept the third place streak alive, and put us in a position to take first back later on that year. So a great person. Sad he couldn't be here today. Haven't seen him in a while. But next up...
That was the last.
Was it? That is? Yeah. That is it. That is all the mentions we have. Thank you for everyone who tuned in and came in to the award ceremony. Contest is about to start.